Hello, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to finally meet you as well. Here, take a seat.
Actually, before I forget, we hold this exclusive pin that we give to our season ticket holders. We use it as a tool in our business as well.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
We have a thing called our cookie cutting tickets. When baking cookies, you can shape it, stretch it, mold it, and then cook the dough. Well, we can shape and mold our tickets to your specific needs to help you increase your sales.
Wow, I love the reference. It's so creative and makes it very easy for me as well as customers who might not have as much knowledge about the topic from the start.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions before we dive in.
Of course, go right ahead.
For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 5 here.
Okay. How many key accounts does each salesperson have?
Each of them have 6.
And then what is the size of each of these accounts?
We say for an important sale, it's roughly $30,000.
How important is new business to your salespeople?
Yeah, new business is actually very important to us as we strive to grow a company every single day here.
Do you have a strict plan that is designed to get new business every month?
Yeah, so we actually have a company quota that every salesperson is expected to meet in terms of attracting new accounts.
Understandable. Well, it's always tough to get salespeople to focus on new business. By using our cookie cutting ticket model, you can get them to focus on new business, and you can keep track of it. For example, the first step is to have each salesperson identify in writing to you which new prospects are most important to them. That wouldn't be too difficult to do, would it?
No, it's not a problem at all.
Most of my clients have told me the key to building business relationships from new prospects is for the salesperson to develop a good personal relationship with them, which is usually through constant contact. A lot of the times to build that relationship, salespeople use an out-of-office activity, such as golf, or maybe even a lunch, or anything that they might found mutual interest on.
Of course, I love how you seek to find the prospect's interest as well.
Exactly, especially since some of my clients have told me their problem with golf is that some people just may not be good at it, and it's also more embarrassing to play than not. And as well, it does cost a little bit much at times. When was the last time you remembered a memorable salad at a lunch?
Very true, that is very true.
However, by using our cookie cutter tickets, you can get them to build these relationships and focus on new business, and you can keep track of it. Here's how it will work. The salesperson calls a prospect who has been working on for a little while now. He says, "How about joining me for the Flycats game next week? I've got presidential seats." This is not a situation of the salesperson just giving away those seats. It's a salesperson inviting the prospect to go with him. Now that the salesperson has a chance to do some real out-of-the-office bonding, which is a big part of our philosophy here. Remember, he wants to develop a relationship through constant contact. Just giving away the tickets doesn't help build that relationship.
I see. There's definitely much more to it than just giving the tickets away themselves.
Well, how effective do you think about 2 to 3 hours at one of our Flycats game would be for building a relationship?
I think it could be very beneficial.
You're exactly right. Well, look at one of my clients who has enjoyed their recent success with our tickets.
Thank you.
As you can see, other companies have found great benefits from having our season tickets with us.
Oh, wow, I do see this.
What could even be better when taking a prospect to a game is if you, as the president, or maybe even your sales manager, could also join them.
Yeah, that would definitely make it more memorable.
Would you be willing to do that occasionally for that right account?
Yes, I would, especially after seeing the evidence letter you handed me.
Would it be asking too much of your salespeople to spend just one evening a month with a key prospect at one of our games?
Absolutely not.
Well, our season is about 6 months long. If each of your salespeople took just one key prospect a month to one of our games, each salesperson would bring 6 new prospects a season.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Of those 6 prospects, realistically, how many do you think would end up as customers?
Maybe 2.
2 would be great. Let's just say you end up only getting 1, however. There's still great numbers to show this possible growth. If each salesperson converted just 1 prospect to become a new customer, that would be $30,000 for each salesperson. With 5 salespeople, that would be $150,000 in new business.
Sorry, can you run over how you got the number again?
Of course. You told me that you have 5 local salespeople, and the average key account is $30,000. So assuming that salespeople would only convert 1 of the 6 prospects to become a new customer, so I multiplied 5 times $30,000 to end up with $150,000 in new business. Do you see how I arrived at this number?
Yes, I do now. Thank you for explaining.
Of course. Well, we've been talking about the new business, but we might also want to consider your existing clients. After all, your competitors may be out there trying to build the same relationships with your clients.
True, I didn't even think about those benefits.
Would it be asking too much to have your salespeople also to spend one evening with an existing client as well as one evening with a prospect?
No, that should not be a problem.
Awesome. Well, to give each salesperson one game a month to take an existing prospect, you would need 5 more games a month. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that does.
And to just clarify, this was on top of the games already needed for the new clients that we discussed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now let's talk about which type of ticket package would work best for you. Based on what you've told me, here's what I would suggest you do. Our best seating area is club level suites. With these seats, here is what you get. You get a wider and more comfortable seat for you and your prospect, an included buffet of food with many options so it fits everyone's preferences, and it also gives you a very great view of the game. The cost to have a planned, controlled new business effort is really quite nominal for the return. For each of your salespeople to take just one key prospect once a month and one current client a month, you would need 10 games per month or 60 games a season.
Okay, that sounds correct.
The return on that investment is substantial. If each salesperson brought in only one new piece of business to add to your clients, your sales would increase to $150,000 because you need 60 games. Because you need 60 games, I would recommend 4 full season tickets for you. That would leave you with 21 games for your employees or more customers. Your cost for 4 season tickets is only $16,000. How happy do you think you'd be with those results given by this plan?
Well, with how you've laid out the revenue compared to the cost, this sounds like a great investment.
That decision would be worth at least $150,000 in new business to you, and maybe up to $250,000 in new business, assuming you're able to retain more than just one new prospect.
Yeah, this is all sounding great so far.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. I can get this order into you and reserve you some of the prime seats.
With this plan fitting my budget, I'd love to go ahead and with the order. However, I do need to talk to my partner first.
Of course. I totally understand that. When do you think the earliest is you'll be able to talk to your partner?
So Thursday would be the earliest.
Okay, well, having looked at this program and looked at the new business potential, what will your recommendation be?
Oh, I'm definitely going to recommend this to my partner. All the math adds up, and the value it offers is unbeatable.
Well, what do you think your partner would be inclined to say?
I know him pretty well, and I think he'd be about it for sure.
Awesome. Well, then why don't we do this? Let's sign you up today. We'll use our opt-out clause. Here's how the opt-out clause works. I'll write next Monday's date at the top of our agreement. You have until that date to opt out if you decide that this isn't a right fit for you. This way you can get better seats, but if you and your partner decide that this isn't for you by next Monday, you can just call me and I'll cancel that order with a full budget refund.
As much as I'd love to go ahead and sign up right now, I still need to talk to my partner.
Well, like I said, we can still do that opt-out clause when you meet with your partner on Thursday and your partner doesn't like the $150,000 in new revenue for a smear cost of $16,000, then just call me and I'll cancel that deal on the spot.
Well, okay. I'll go ahead and sign up with the opt-out clause you mentioned. Would you mind going ahead, though, and sending you a confirmation email right away with the receipt attached, just so I can show my partner next time we meet this upcoming Thursday?
Of course. I'll have that finalized and sent to you right away.
Awesome.
Well, I'll go ahead and be the first to say it's been a pleasure meeting with you and doing business.
Yeah, you as well. You have a great presentation style, which makes it very easy to follow and go ahead and get the order for tickets in.
Well, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and write up the follow-up email right now with my contact number to stay in touch.
Awesome. Thave you.
Well, stay in touch and have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
You as well.